Welcome to Outback Outdoors. Make sure you like, subscribe, and click the alert to stay up to date on all our new videos.
Listen up, I've rode through howling hell and wind and snow and rain. I am oblivious to misery and pain, and that iron in your gizzard, it will never go away. So long as you got work to do today, and there's a monster on your back, son, get your guts up off the trail. We got a job to do, and I promise we won't fail. One day you'll learn your scars and all the fearlessness you lack. Don't worry about that ornery Charlie bull. The monster's on your back. There's a monster on your back.
Welcome to this episode of Outback Outdoors. On this hunt, we're going to be hunting California pigs along the foothills of Northern California. It's amazing coming here and to see the devastation that these pigs do to the land. You know, whether it be garden areas or the vineyards in the Napa area, or a lot of this country here, which is cattle ranching. Pigs come in just a couple hours they can root up and destroy all the feed. And so it's a good management practice to keep these pigs under control, keep the numbers under control so they don't really tear up the lambs. We just pulled up not too long ago, unloaded all the gear, so we got it out of the truck and go glass, but we wanted to shoot first. Everything's still sighted in, didn't get bounced around too much. And Dennis saw some hogs right up the canyon.
Right back behind us.
They came out a little bit earlier, about 4:30, and they went back in, so hopefully we can catch them again one more time as they're coming out this evening. It's California hogs.
To cross her feet in a tussle, when to hang on, when to let go. You are a modern contradiction. You hold to the ways of yesterday. You woolly buckaroo, I wish I was you. You say all there is to say with a whisper. Soft-mouthed and always looking for you. I see obedience in her eye. Her ears are ever leaning forward between the desert and the sky. With a fancy wild rag around your neck, jingle bobs are singing out a tune. Just you and her until the sun sets here upon the far Hawaii moon. You are a modern contradiction. You hold to the ways of yesterday. You woolly buckaroo, I I wish I was you. You say all there is to say with a whisper.
The closest sow is 85. The boar is 135. It's going to be a little tough to waddle my way between them, but I'm going to slowly keep working forward, see if I can get down through this fence and on the ground.
This segment brought to you by Hamsky Archery Solutions, maximizing your accuracy.
This one right here. The second one. Those pigs were all over right in front of us. We were able to sneak in using the oak brush, and those two boars were fighting over that one sow. And that was the smaller boar, which I was okay with. And he stopped the broadside just enough for me to anchor and pin him. So I think that was a great shot right behind the shoulder. Hopefully the penetration was good, and we'll see. But he's hit pretty hard. That's a lot of blood. Look at that. That's a great hit. That's, you know, good solid blood. Yeah, it's really bubbly, but you know, I imagine he dripped a lot on that, but you know, from what it looked like, there was that much sticking out of his body. And we got good penetration. You know, that Rage Extreme puts a gnarly hole. So I trust in that broadhead. So came through here. I don't see it. There's no tracks going up this way. There's only a track that went. Oh, Dennis! He's on the other side of the rock. Well, you're in front of me, so I just pushed you over the edge. That's a big boulder. He's just hiding right on the back side. Perfect, right behind the shoulder.
Awesome shot.
Awesome shot. Dude, Dennis. That was great. What a fun evening. You know, you've been watching these pigs for a few weeks. They've been tucking into the brush and you haven't been seeing them. And last 2 weeks.
Find a pig.
Awesome. This is a great kickoff to the 2013 season, hunting here in Northern California, bow hunting pigs. We saw a lot of pigs last night, a number of different groups. And with the evidence of how much rooting is in this country, I think we're gonna see a lot more pigs. We got 3 more days, a couple more tags to fill. Gonna put some pigs on the ground.
This segment brought to you by Hoyt. Get serious, get Hoyt.
This has been such an awesome hunt, coming over here to California and visiting you on your property. But you only hunt boars. What's the reason for that?
Well, we hunt the boars primarily because we can maintain a population that way. The pigs reproduce about 3 times a year, and the ratio of boars to sows on birthing it should be about 50%. And so by just taking boars in a certain age class, we can maintain a huntable population.
Oh, that's great. Without letting it explode, and you can have a good, you know, enough habitat to sustain the population. And they come in to cycle every 21 days?
They'll come into heat every 21 days, and if that breeding is successful, then the gestation period is about 3 months, 3 weeks, and 3 days. If it's not successful, they'll come back into heat again in 21 days.
Gotcha. The nice thing about California is you can hunt all year round, and it's an unlimited number of tags, which makes for a great opportunity to come over here throughout the year around any of our other big game hunts and hunt. So you can manage your boars year round and not let the population get out of control. We're just doing some glass and checking out the property, and Chris looks over my shoulder, right over the camera, over my shoulder, and he goes, "There's pigs coming right over that peak." They're just sitting there rooting around. It's gonna be tough to get to them because we got a bit of open country to get to, so we're just gonna have to watch them and see where they push into. Up here, we're on this knife ridge. Last night there was pigs on both sides of this knife ridge coming down these draws. They worked their way out to the field. So we're hoping that this puts us in a position where we can come on one side or the other. We'll sit here and see what happens. It's early yet. But yesterday around 3:30 these pigs came out to this field and then they came back up. So hopefully we can get on some pigs here shortly.
I never was good at goodbye. Couldn't stand to see her cry. Looking out at the river all alone. behind me like a stone, while she said goodbye to the last Red Rock rider. She said you'll never see the morning sun. One last ride into the sunset, one last midnight run. We followed tracks down through the canyon to two lame horses they'd abandoned. The river shining neath that ghost white Texas moon. I could feel the gunfight, knew it was coming soon, and I said a prayer for the last Red Rock rider. For we might never see the morning sun. One last ride into the sunset, one last midnight run. I felt the shot ring through the black. Cody fell when I looked back, in a silhouette against the silver midnight lightning. I pulled the trigger and I stopped the fighting to say goodbye to the last of the Red Rock riders. I knew he'd never see the morning sun. One last ride into the sunset, one last midnight run. I never was good at goodbye.
This segment brought to you by Gold Tip, the toughest arrow you'll ever shoot.
He was 42 yards. I hit him good as far as front to back. Maybe just a little bit high. Felt like a good shot. He went over just to the left. The other pigs ran up here to the right. We'll see what happens here. We'll give him, I don't know, maybe a minute or so. We'll just go up to there and see if we can't pick up any blood. It's been about 5 to 10 minutes since we shot. We reviewed the tape. We feel really good about it. But the light's getting low, so these guys are getting on the blood trail. And we're gonna see if we can't find this pig. Let's go.
Nice young boar. He didn't go 60 yards maybe. Had to review the tape to see where he came up, but he didn't go anywhere, so couldn't ask for anything better. It was just we're sitting there waiting. We kind of thought maybe we were going to run out of light. As you can see, we kind of are. And at the last minute, they all just come running down there, and we snuck within 42 yards. Made a shot. I was a little bit high. I was kind of worried about it, but as he was running up the hill, that rage broadhead just did some damage, and blood was just spewing out of him. So he, again, didn't go 60 yards. Here he is. Beautiful, beautiful hog.
This is the first hunt for 2013, and what a way to start. You know, we're here in Central California, Northern California, hunting hogs. I've hunted hogs just a little bit, not too much. And, you know, the nice thing about this hunt so far is that Dennis has just done an awesome job on the scouting. And every spot that we've been that he said that they've been coming out to, they've been there. Last night, for example, we didn't think it was going to happen. We had about 15 minutes of daylight left, and all of a sudden these hogs just came piling out of the brush. We were able to get 40 yards and just made a beautiful shot on this hog. 2013 starting out great.
Thanks for watching Outback Outdoors. We encourage you to comment below, and as always, like, subscribe, and click the alert to stay up to date on all our new videos.